All right, welcome to the Haters Ball. You know, we come from a long line of haters. Our father was a hater. Our grandfather was a hater. Our great grandfather was a hater. We're gonna start off by talking about what is hate. You know, a lot of people use the word hater as a negative. Like as a diss when they call you a hater. So I want to start off with my oldest brother Brian. Tell us what hate means to you. What being a hater means to you.
There's a lot of people out here that I don't like, and I think you need to know it. So a lot of people you see out here, they just randomly start dissing people, things like that. But it's important to know what you're talking about to be a principal hater. So like myself, I'm an expert on what I'm hating on. So if I shit on you, you deserve it.
All right. I like it. Bryson, what's hate mean to you?
I think they're just levels of hate, man. Sometimes, you got the unreasonable haters that's gonna hate you no matter what. Sometimes they got a little reason behind it, so it just levels to it. Myself, depends on the subject, so sometimes I'm an unreasonable hater. Falcons, we hate them no matter what. They could be the nicest people in the world, don't matter. Got hate for them.
Facts.
Just
Facts.
depends.
Yeah. So I completely agree with that. But, I also think that, generally when I talk about hate, it's just general criticism. And I think there's critics of like every art form, there's food critics, there's all kinds of critics for everything. But in some pop culture, when or like in hip hop, when they call you a hater, it's like a bad thing. But like there are people whose whole living are, hating on movies, critiquing movies and stuff like that, and they're applauded for it. We go to the reviews to see what they think of the movie, and so I think hate
That's
has a
true.
place, to point out the criticisms so that we can hold people accountable for what's good and what's bad, and call it out. So I don't think of it as a personal attack. None of the hate we share here on this podcast is personal, aimed at any one individual. We don't, think anyone should like die or go away or anything like that. It's just we're just criticizing the art, or if it's sports, their performance or something like that.
For sure.
So with that being said, I want to talk about people's responses to criticism. First off, a lot of people take it personally. When they're criticized, and so I wanted to talk about that because I think, especially if we take it in sports, our whole sports media is based off criticizing, performances, criticizing teams, how they built the team or the performance of the team, the offense and defense. We use stats, we use all kinds of stuff to criticize people. But when it comes to art, like hip hop, stuff like that, people think it's like taboo to criticize art in the same way we criticize like sports or something like that. So why do you think that is?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know. Art is subjective though. That's the thing. But there's a standard. I feel like there has to be a floor. Like something can be so bad where it's not considered art anymore. So that's but there's no definitive line. Some people hate some albums and some people love it. I don't know, man. That's hard with art. I do agree with that. It's very hard to criticize art.
Mm. All right. B, did you cut out? Oh, are
I'm
you good?
here.
All right.
I'm
What do
here.
you think?
I think sometimes they got a lot of different stuff that I mean, it just depends, man. Some stuff is gonna hate on it, and it's reasonable. And other stuff is harder to define. It's harder to describe when you look at art. My thing is always like my wife likes to watch those food shows where they go in and they have food critics, right?
Mhm.
And they're supposed to be experts, but how the hell do they know what it's supposed to taste like? They always be like, "Oh, I don't like what you used in this dish," but you ain't from Thailand. What the hell do you know? But that's why they always have it. So it's a wide range of criticism, and some of it's valid, some of it's not, and it's all fair up.
Yeah, so I think that's a great example, like with the food critic, shows and stuff like that. But we love those. That's a super popular, genre of TV now. The food critics. People travel around the world, the food critics, and I mean, people, we're always making a life from being food critics. So, we don't call them haters, though. They, like if when Chef Ramsay starts, cursing at somebody and telling them that their food's trash, we love it.
I'm pretty sure people call him a hater.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
he's
probably.
Famous for it.
But I think you have there's a standards, like to be a movie critique you have to have seen. I don't know what their requirements are, but there is some for restaurant
there
people
ain't no
too.
damn requirements, man. Do you get a job at the website? Will they hire you?
No, man. Yeah. There's reputable food critics and stuff like that.
I mean,
food critics, TV and movie critics, they don't be that reputable, man. They got so many websites out here.
Yeah.
And same thing with hip hop. So many websites out here. A lot of these people don't know nothing about rap, guys. You can tell by what they be writing. They ain't never heard a bunch of albums. They don't have historical knowledge, and they will ride on whatever's popular because they're getting paid to do it because that's the website told them to do. So I don't know how much background skills you gotta have. They got 1 million people on YouTube. They got 1 million people on these websites. They don't all have knowledge. So
yeah.
Now, how you feel? Like if you want to be at the top, you want to go write for the fanciest newspaper or magazine, then yes, you got to have a lot of experience or whatever. But all these websites ain't that thing.
No, yeah, I completely agree. Especially now, everybody. I mean, I listen to people, booktubers. I listen to hip hop podcasts and sports podcasts. Anybody can start a podcast. We're starting a podcast. I mean, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have some sort of credentials. So I disagree with that. I mean, it is just people's opinions. But my thing is, for some people, for some things that people have opinions on, there's no negative connotation for having opinions. Like, being a food critic, there is no, oh, you're a hater, negative connotation to it. You know what I mean? It's a good thing. If anything, like, we love it, like we love the food shows. We don't, call any criticism hate. Movie critics is another one. I mean, Cinema Sins and stuff like that is huge. They'll critique movies and no one takes it personally. Like, oh, you're talking about my art. Some people
people take it personally, man.
You think
a lot of people be taking that shit personally?
Okay.
Just like today, I saw the thing. Your boy William Shatner. You know what I'm saying? He was hating on these new Trek shows, trash ass shows.
They are
he deserved to be hating on. So, but your boy Shatner said Gene would be rolling over in his grave. Now, I saw today one of the actresses that's on Brave New World was talking about how the Shatner fans are weirdos and haters and all the type of bad stuff, because they said the show was trash. But I've watched almost every episode of the show. It would be good if it wasn't a prequel. It's got some problems. I don't love it, but it's Star Trek. But it's way better than Discovery, which is an abomination.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's saying something. You're better than Discovery. Oh, great.
That's not a high bar to clear. That's not a high bar.
Better than Discovery and Picard. Picard is the worst.
Picard is the worst. I stopped watching Picard. So I agree. Okay, so I didn't. I guess maybe it's just sometimes the bubble I'm in. I see it more for certain things than others. But you're right. That's that word. If you calling people haters, they do talk about that a lot. Specifically for certain sci-fi stuff that happen. People call them start calling everyone these fanboys, they're toxic, or just haters or stuff like that. So I think that is interesting. You're right. I think this type of negative connotation towards criticism is seen throughout all types of media.
We should get a badge, man.
We should get a badge. To me is do you want it to be good or do you want it to be terrible? So with like the stuff with the Star Trek, I want Star Trek to be great.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm hating on it. The Atlanta Falcons, I love when they lose. So I'm happy to hate on them. They're the worst franchise in sports. They could burn and hate. So I love it. Every time they lose, it's great.
Yeah. Okay, so that's what I was gonna go into, like how the different types of fans, fandom. Like I think, fans, like even we're all Saints fans. I'll criticize my own team because I want it to be great, like you said. But I'll criticize the Falcons for any reason just because I want to see them lose. And there's a different type of hate there. So I think that is a good point. So
that's what I'm saying. Haters deserve a badge. Reasonable haters, they should get a badge. That means you're a fan of something long enough to be able to criticize it. You're a reasonable hater. You can say you are a fan. You have good input on this. You can be a critique of that subject, if you want to call it that. And then your unreasonable hate, sometimes you just hate people, and that's the way it is. It's either or, man. I don't know. So
I like that.
I think people who have a fan club should call them haters or their critics or whatever. Give them a badge. You've been a fan long enough. You like certain bodies of work, but after this, their opinion matters. They've been listening to you from the beginning. I think they're the best.
Yeah, I like that distinction. And I think that's one that should be made more often. I think what people try to do when they call people haters, they try to put everyone in that box of, they're just looking for something to hate me. They hate me, instead of understanding that there are reasonable critics in that group as well. So I think that is an important distinction to make. I think the opposite of the unreasonable hater, the person that just hates everything, is the stan. And I hate stands, right? When you talk about certain people's favorite music artists, they'll just say that they have 10 classic albums. They've never made a bad song. Everything they touch is gold, and they can do no wrong. And they are not open to any type of critique. And I think that is the type of fans that when you're saying like TV shows and stuff like that. I think artists and people, they seem like they want that type of fan. They only want people that only sing their praises, only say good things about them, instead of telling them the truth. If that makes sense.
But a stan, I don't know. But wouldn't you want to be a stan, as far as if that artist made music so good all the time that you really did feel like it was good,
but nobody
like that
does
much?
But nobody does. There's no such thing.
It doesn't exist.
There's no such thing as perfect. You're right. But all right, now let's say Drake. I'm a fan of Drake. I like his sound. So this last album, a lot of people hate it. I don't mind it. I like dance music like that anyway. So to hear that sound from him doesn't make me take anything away from him. I don't care.
Okay, but okay, so you're talking about take anything away from his career, maybe, but the album itself, is it up to the quality you look for in a Drake album?
It's not his best work. I won't say that. But it's not terrible. The album isn't bad to me, though.
But it doesn't have to be bad to take critique. It doesn't have to be bad. This is the thing. Criticism, you can give criticism to something that is okay.
Yeah, but what if I enjoy it? Like, all right, same thing with the Frank Ocean album. A lot of people hated it. It was different. The Blonde album that came out a couple years or a while ago now. A lot of people hate it. I love that album. Could listen to it every day. One of my favorite.
Is it the same
I
quality
think so.
of like what's his other, Clockwork Orange or
Channel Orange? Yeah, I think so. Personally,
you think it's the same
I don't know.
quality, same just as good?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so see, you sound like a stan.
It's just certain. If you like the way a person sounds, like if my favorite singer sings a song, it's never a bad song. That's the way I feel about like singing.
Not true at all. Not true at all. He's terrible. Terrible. This is exactly
What
the
do you
type of
mean?
mentality we're trying to kill here on the Haters Ball.
Yeah, man.
If it sounds good, if
bruh.
someone can sing, then they sound good singing. No?
But
I
not
don't know.
every.
No, man. Every song ain't good. Pick an artist. Pick your favorite artist. Michael Jackson. Every song he made ain't good. You can't just say anybody singing if they can sing good, sound good. People hating on that Beyonce song right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Big Beyonce fans hating on that song, and I don't even know it because I don't really care that much. But they've been killing her. I've seen it on the internet. I'm like, dang, Beyonce, people coming for her. They're like, oh, I love you, girl, but this ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah. I heard
don't
somebody
know.
saying it was over for Beyonce. Just went over one song. I was like, dang.
No. I heard a bunch of people say that.
and her album leaked, so maybe they're saying it from more than that. But I heard people saying that yesterday off of just one song. They were like, it's over for her. And I was like, dang.
I don't know, man.
Yep.
That's why I said art is different for me because art is different for me. I feel like because if I'm happy with what the artist has put out, I'm never gonna be mad at anything after. Like you've reached your bar, of course you're gonna decline. I don't expect the same from you.
So then the same
it's
thing.
not
Okay,
bad.
let's take it to sports. Then let's take it to sports because
please,
Drew
yeah.
Brees won us a Super Bowl, right? Won the States a Super Bowl. Okay, that don't mean that we can't criticize his level of play in his later years when we could have won more Super Bowls.
Right.
That's not the same. That's
It's
not the
exactly
same.
the same.
That's
Every
exactly
album.
No, because
Think of a classic
his
album.
job
as a
is to
Super Bowl.
win.
You know, and the artist's job is to make great music, not mediocre music. Great music.
Yeah.
So if you think of a
I feel
classic
that.
album as a Super Bowl ring, there's people who you know who may have made one Super Bowl, you know, and balled out, and it's amazing, and I'll listen to it forever. I'll remember it forever. But then they drop trash after that. I could criticize the trash, or even if they just went to the playoffs and won and done. You know, a bunch of times after that, I can still criticize them because I know that they are capable of a Super Bowl ring.
And they got robbed out of one.
That's funny. I don't know, man. I feel like there's a difference. I don't know. Because if you lose games and it's your fault that you're losing, but if you put up mediocre, you're performing. I don't know. That's a good point. I don't know. He is performing under level of what you're used to. That makes sense.
Yeah, man. There's getting beat and there's choking. Getting beat is the other team is superior. They do stuff. They make great plays in the clutch. But if you just fumble the ball away in the fourth quarter when you're about to win, and Jared Cook just drops it like a fucking sucker, then you choke the whole shit away. I mean, that's choking.
Yeah, for sure.
You saw CD talk about that?
No,
I didn't see it.
CD was like, that dude fumbled it, lost us the game.
Really? In the press conference?
In the interview, yeah.
Dang.
He kind of like talked about it, yeah.
Wow.
That's why I love CD.
That is funny.
Yeah, he keep it. Did y'all just see that Kyler Murray got that thing taken out of his contract?
Yep. I saw it hit my phone a second ago.
Was report.
Oh, he took it out?
Yeah, they took it out. They took it out.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa. How did he get it taken out of the contract? I thought they already signed it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's crazy.
You need your contract revived?
Wow, that is crazy. All right, so then that leads us into, because we wanted to actually talk about the NFC. This is the NFC East, right? West. NFC West. I'm sorry.
We getting into that?
Yeah.
I thought we were about. Okay.
Or did you have more to say about
No, I was gonna ask you about another contract.
Okay.
Whose contract?
Your boy Zion.
About the weight thing, the weight clause.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah. I didn't see that. They put a weight clause in there?
Yeah,
in that contract.
It just affects his guaranteed money. It doesn't affect the I mean, that's not a big, I feel like that's not a big deal.
I got to look this up right now.
I don't even feel like it's really news because think about it. Even if he's overweight, even if he's 500 pounds, he's still on the team. He's still going to get paid the same amount of money. It only matters if they waive him, if they get rid of him. That's the only reason it would matter. And are we really thinking that we're going to waive Zion off the team within the next 5 years? Not unless
they probably won't waive him. I mean, unless he gets hurt.
Yeah, not unless he really can't play.
Which they still wouldn't.
Get fat, or if he get hurt because he's fat, then
I don't think so, bro. If they signed him to this deal now, then I don't think they'll ever get away from him now. It's too late.
What you mean?
Well, I mean I guess that's the point of the clause. In case, like, let's say in 2 years from now, he just too fat, he's hurt all the time, and he just can't play. I mean, then we don't have to keep paying him the whatever $40 million for the next 3 years of his career or whatever. But again, I think the dude is young. He's doing he's watching his way. He's got doing the cooking, the eating regimen and stuff. I don't see this being a factor in the next 5 years. Like if it was
all right, great.
His next contract,
hope not.
Maybe, but
hope not. Hope it don't matter.
Man, I don't believe in that dude at all. At all. I wish we would have traded him. I really wish we would have traded him.
That's hate. That is.
We could have had KD. We could have had KD, dog.
Okay, well then let's talk about this. I hate KD. Why don't want that sellout?
Let's hate that dude. Yeah. Let's hate on him.
Let's hate on KD.
Man, all right.
This dude, KD, would not.
Come on, Bryson. You gonna ride for this dude?
He couldn't.
I'm not gonna ride for KD.
He couldn't carry the Nets. He went there on purpose. He only won from joining up with a team that already won a championship in the Warriors. This dude has not proven that he can do anything on his own, lead a team on his own. When he was playing against the Warriors, he lost. He blew a 3-1 lead in the conference finals. So I mean, he has never ever proven that he could carry a team, ever.
We don't need him to carry the team. We just need him to be on the team. We got BI.
He would be.
No, they want BI.
They would trade BI. You trade.
We're not trading BI.
You think
they'll take Zion? They'll take Zion. They're not getting nothing better than Zion back.
That's a bad.
What other offer? Nobody else has a better package.
So you want the team to be BI and KD?
Yes.
It's like two of the same players. Like I don't. Yeah, I don't even know how that works in the lineup.
It'll work, man. It'll work. I mean, we need somebody. It ain't working the way. I don't think the team has
never seen them play together.
What are you talking about?
They never played together.
That's you really hating, man. You really hating on the Pelicans.
I hate Zion. I'm hating on Zion.
But you haven't seen him
no faith in that
play.
Dude.
He only played.
Yeah, and we won't. We won't. That's the problem. We will never see him play.
The dude gonna be MVP this year. MVP.
If he plays the season, then you will see him play.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, goodness gracious.
We gotta see it. We gotta give him a chance to do it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's had 5 years to play, and what he's have 80 games, 90 games. Come on, man.
The dude played for 3 years. Come on, man.
5
come on, man.
This just lies. This is the exact.
At least 4 years.
Yeah,
at least 4 years.
Unreasonable hate too. This that exactly what we're talking about. Unreasonable, uneducated hate.
Yeah,
hey, man. I don't like players that's not available. Joel Embiid and Zion, I'll never root for them. I can't do it.
Okay, so
can't do it, man.
It's in the game.
Okay, remember who we got rid of to get our team. Who we got? So we got rid of Anthony Davis. That dude, never available. That team, the Lakers, is crashing and burning. We own their future, right? So so I mean, you saying you hate Zion. But I mean, you only give him the flip him. We're not flipping for KD. KD will play.
It don't have to be KD.
He'll demand a trade again.
It don't have to
KD
be.
will start crying, talking about, I don't.
It don't have to be KD. We could get another disgruntled star.
Who you gonna get
Any
at?
disgruntled
We're
star.
talking about
Anyone.
the position. So who you gonna get at power forward? Who's going to be better than Zion?
We don't need Bi can keep playing 3. We can keep the team the way it is. If we get a better point guard, I think would be great. Or maybe a scoring center.
We
But
got a bunch of
otherwise,
guards.
we don't have.
What scoring center? There's like 5 in the whole league.
I know that's what I'm saying. But we
So
can
you
get
want
anyone. I hate Embiid.
How about
I
we
hate
just
Embiid.
let the squad? How about we let the squad?
But
run
I would take Embiid. I hate KD too, but I would take it. I would take.
So you would take Embiid over Zion
100%.
and you're gonna have the same
problem. But Embiid had the same problem Zion did. So if you just wait, maybe Zion will be alright.
Oh, man, I hate this kid, man. I'm not on Team Zion.
Keep that same energy when we are winning. When we win the
I'm definitely gonna get the Zion jersey.
I don't love the dude, man. I just feel like we gotta let him see if he can get it done this year. If he play the whole season this year, the team's gonna be good. So kind of gotta wait till it happens.
Exactly, and that's what the part of the clause is. If the man is overweight and hurt, and it turns out to be a bust, we can get rid of him and not hurt the team. We still, our squad went to the playoffs without him.
You're right, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep my Zion hate on the minimum in case we blow up. I'm gonna have to be fake and act friendly towards him because I'm definitely gonna be going to the Pelican game. So
no, there's no. This is recorded. You can't be fake. It's over for you.
Man.
It's over for you.
It's fake.
Don't jump on the Pelicans bandwagon.
I do not want to see you in those Zion jerseys talking about that's my dude.
I don't want to see
my
you.
guy.
For sure.
No,
Definitely get the Zion
jersey.
jersey. Zion jersey. Zion MVP
this
jersey.
Dude gonna be walking down. He's gonna buy some Air Zion. He gonna buy them ugly Air Zion.
The worst type of hater right here, Bryson. The worst type of hater.
Hey, he plays for the team that I love. I support him. That's
No, you just told him you wanted to trade it. That's not support.
I would trade him. I would trade him. He can prove me wrong. No, I'm open to be wrong. I'm open to be wrong.
I trade him too. For what? Not for KD.
Not for KD. There's no other again, you look at his position. There's nobody. This is nobody to trade for. There's nobody else is gonna make our team better in any way. I think Zion is gonna make our team better. The dude shoots 70% at the rim. You can't. There's nobody that's gonna be better than that.
I guess, man.
If he stays healthy, we gotta. You only, it's been a small amount of time. This is his 4th year in the league. Let's see if he can live up to the expectations. You gotta give him a chance. Gotta give the man a chance.
Yeah. And
remember, he was ready to go in the playoffs last year. The team is the one who held him back. So,
man, yeah. Because he was out of shape and he would have got hurt again. It's okay.
The dude was in shape in the playoffs. You can see him on the bench. He was in shape.
They would have put him in if he was 100%, dog.
Dude, picking up 4-5 orders of beignets.
Y'all tripping, man. You see him playing street ball and stuff like that. He looked super in shape. That dude is super ripped.
We gonna see.
He look like a superhero.
We gonna see.
No, I don't know.
He got 3 months left until the season starts, so we'll see.
We'll see.
All right. Okay. Yeah. So that's a quality hate right there. And so let's move on to hating on. It's football season coming up. The basketball is far away. So let's focus on football, and we want to break down each division of the NFL and hate on all the teams. We want to give everyone their fair share of hate. And so let's start with the NFC West today. And let's start with the Cardinals. They've been in the news. Your boy, Kyler Murray. That's your favorite player, right, Bryson? Because I know how much you love hurt players.
I do love hurt players. I love Ben Simmons, but nah.
Wait. You cannot tell me you just spent that time hating on Embiid and Zion, and you like Ben Simmons, the dude who has a mental injury?
I love Ben. Hey, I'll ride for Ben Simmons, dog. One more year. Give me
Hey,
one
bro.
more year.
Mental health is real, man.
For real,
Mental health
dog.
is real, but you hating on people who have actual physical injuries, and then you riding for the person. How long has Ben Simmons been in the league?
Wow, you're not taking mental health seriously, man.
I'm
That's
like 6 years. 6 years, man.
Okay, 6 years. So he's got 3 more years in Zion, right? And the dude just sat out. He didn't even try to. He didn't want to play in the playoffs.
Hey, man,
Zion wanted to play.
That dude was scared.
Listen.
No, he was scared.
Listen. Have you ever been in a bad work environment, man? Have you ever hated waking up and going to your job every day?
Yep.
You know how demoralizing that feels?
This sounds like a drug commercial.
So,
what are you selling us?
Exactly. Hey,
so
man,
what you do
Ben
is
Simmons,
you get another job if you don't want to do the job no more.
Exactly.
He went to a different place, new job.
And
he hated the environment.
He didn't play there.
Yeah.
He
had to heal. He had to heal. He had to heal
up. He didn't
up.
want to hit and boo him in Philly.
No. He'll be back this year. First game.
Yeah.
Book it.
He'll be back.
He's back. He'll be back.
He's making like 25 He's definitely coming back.
Comeback player of the year, Ben Simmons.
The first time this dude bricks a shot and the crowd starts booing him, he gonna go straight back to the bench. Okay? And he'll never play again, man. This dude I'm taking mental health seriously. I'm seriously worried about his mental health, and I don't know if he can handle the environment of the NBA.
He don't want it, man.
Ben Simmons bet all his overs this year. Over on his points, rebounds, assists. Comeback player of the year, Ben Simmons. I need to get my jersey.
What's the line on that?
Whoa, you think
probably
you think Ben
money.
Simmons will have a better year than Zion? Is what you're saying?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, I take that.
Defensive player of the year, Ben Simmons.
100%, I take that.
I take that.
No.
Dude can't shoot against dude that's shooting super high percentage. Yeah, okay.
Y'all forget Ben Simmons can make buckets. It's just Joel Embiid is crowding.
Gonna be because his whole team
is even better. Even better if everyone leaves. Even better for him. Now his year's really going to be good.
Because he won't have no mental problem because there won't be no pressure on him.
There won't be no expectation. Okay. Right.
Hey, man. Exactly. Hey, man. If he ball out this year, that's all I said.
That's what he wants.
Only if Kyrie and KD get out. But if they stuck there, if they stuck there, then well, I mean, yeah. If KD is still there, then Ben Simmons is not going to handle the pressure.
They're both going to leave.
Want to deal with the pressure.
That's true. Don't want to deal with the pressure. That's true. That's a terrible combination. Terrible.
They're gonna have great games.
They hang out after the game and be like, "Ooh, I don't like how the crowd looked at me today." And then KD was like, "Damn, maybe I should go back to Golden State." Like,
hey man, Ben Simmons, defensive player of the year, comeback player of the year. But back to NFL, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you keep trying to derail us with your terrible takes. Terrible takes.
Got my Ben Simmons jersey in the mail.
So we want to talk about the Cardinals. So like we were saying, Bryson loves hurt players. So Kyler Murray is his favorite quarterback. So let's talk about it. Bryson, since you love the hurt players, talk about your boy.
I don't know. Cardinals will be good this year. Didn't they probably added somebody else this year. They had a good offense last year till DeAndre got hurt. So that happened, but he'll be back this year, nice and strong. I got them. They might win the division. I don't like the Rams at all.
Will they choke?
I think they just probably a late choke down the stretch, but Rams was trying to choke the whole playoffs away. Every playoff game they were in, they looked terrible. Besides the Cardinals one,
and the Bucs one.
They gave up a 30-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Did they lose?
Almost.
You do know. They won the Super Bowl. What you mean you don't know?
But they almost lost.
Wait. Almost don't mean shit.
Come on, man. Y'all,
I don't like, bro. They're terrible. I hate the Rams.
Are you here to hate on the team, or are you here to stay on the team? Are you a Cardinals fan?
You love all the teams.
You love everybody. I'm here.
I hate all four of these teams. I hate all four of these teams. So,
all right. So let's look at their schedule. Arizona's schedule. They start off with the Chiefs. That's an L.
That is
Probably.
Then they play the
Definitely.
Raiders. That's an L. Then they play
That's
the
a
Rams.
win. No, they're
That's another
beating
L.
them.
Here's the thing. Hold
That's
on.
3 L's
They
in a
might
row.
be good in the beginning though. So this is the thing. They always rip it up in the beginning. So I kind of disagree. Those might not be L's. The thing is, Kyler Murray cannot withstand the hits that he'll get game after game after game, and in the second half of the season, he always looks terrible.
Okay, so, but just looking at it right now,
Let's see.
you think they're gonna win those first 3 games?
They probably win one.
They'll win at least one.
Okay, so they're gonna beat the Chiefs.
Maybe the Chiefs. I mean,
okay, cool.
Could be. I mean, without Tyreek Hill, they might be, hurting. They might,
all right, so they get
time.
so let's say they get the Chiefs in week 1 and they beat them. That's at home. So let's say Arizona win that game. Then they go on the road to the Raiders. You think they're gonna lose to the Raiders? The Raiders, don't they have a?
They're gonna beat the Raiders.
Yeah, they'll probably beat the Raiders.
The Raiders got Devontae.
Yeah, but I mean,
Give a
the Raiders
damn?
are good. Actually, the Raiders are good.
The Raiders
No,
don't
No,
win,
they're
dog.
not. They're not
That whole division's
good. They're
The
not
Raiders are
good.
man.
No,
The
they're not
Raiders are
good.
That whole division.
They're not
is
good.
All right, so hold on. So they're gonna beat the Rams
No.
at home.
Hey,
Week 3?
Super Bowl hangover, dog. Super Bowl hangover.
Bro, Aaron Donald will lay on this dude.
Yeah,
Man.
that's the game where Kyler Murray gets hurt right there. Aaron Donald is Kyler Murray won't be the same after that game.
So then they play the Panthers in week 4. They're gonna win.
They'll win.
The Eagles
Oh, of
in
course.
week 5
They'll beat
at
them.
home.
They'll beat
All
them.
right. What about the Seahawks after that?
They'll
Seahawks
lose.
trash.
That's when they'll start losing right there.
No, they're gonna beat the trash ass Seahawks.
No, they're gonna beat the Seahawks.
Oh yeah. Seahawks. Yeah, they'll be.
Then they play the Saints week 7. That's an L for the
I don't
Cardinals.
know.
Yeah, for sure.
We sell out against trash teams.
They're gonna get busted. The Vikings. Then they play the Vikings.
The Vikings are good.
They'll beat them.
No, the Vikings are good.
Who said
I don't know. They got a
that?
new coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they got a new coach, and they still have Kirk Cousins. So
Yeah.
All right.
But Kirk
You
Cousins
think
had a
they're
good
gonna
year
sweep
last
the
year.
Seahawks this year?
Say what?
You think they're gonna sweep? You think they're gonna sweep the
Yeah,
Seahawks?
they'll probably sweep the Seahawks.
no, for sure.
What about the Rams? They gonna sweep the Rams?
No.
No, no,
All right. So
definitely.
they play the Rams again in week 10. Then they play the Niners in week 11. So are you gonna go for your boy Kyler or are you gonna go for your boy Shanahan?
Doesn't he have like a undefeated record against them? I don't know. I think the Cardinals
You
are gonna
think
win
he
some games, dog.
Are they gonna beat the? Are they gonna split with the Niners or are they gonna beat the Niners both times?
No, they're splitting.
All right. Then they gotta play the Chargers.
They're gonna lose.
That's an L. They
Okay.
play the Patriots in week 14. They should beat the Patriots. Then they play at Broncos. That's a toss-up to me. Then they play.
No, it's not a
the
toss
Bucs.
up. It's not a toss up. They're gonna lose.
You think the Broncos better than them?
Yeah.
You might be right. This
Right.
time of season when they fade. So
That's what I'm saying. This is the thing. We can go through the whole thing, but the issue is that they always look good in the beginning, and then they taper off. And if you look at
I'm seeing like 8 or 9 wins.
Kyler Murray's record with D Hop and his record without D Hop, it's way different, right? So once injuries start happening in the year, they can't adjust to that, and he can't take the hits. This dude cannot take the hits. He is too
Their
small
over
for
under is
football.
9.5 wins for the season. You think they're gonna win more than that or less than that? You taking the over or the under?
I'm putting them over. Over.
Over?
Over.
No, hell no. That's an under. Dog.
Over.
Taking an under.
All right,
on that
look,
one.
they played some of these teams already last year, and they beat
was
the
last year.
Vikings that they're gonna play. They
That was
beat
last year.
they yeah, exactly. But they'll
Let's talk
beat them
about-
again. It's fine.
Let's talk about we talking about all who they're gonna beat, but let's talk about the turmoil that is starting in this locker room. All right, this dude Kyler Murray
Mhm.
held his team hostage, deleted his the Cardinals off the social media. Okay, deleted everything Cardinals off his social media. Got his contract. They put a clause in the contract Now he's on taking press conferences talking about how everybody's hating on him unfairly, and then how he's accomplished all he's accomplished because he's good at preparation, and they take the stuff out of his contract. But we know this team leaked that contract. They had to leak that contract clause. They leaked it. This is
the contract is filed with the NFLPA, so people can look it up.
No. Somebody leaked this to the media. Somebody leaked that clause to the media.
Reporters could get it. They might have leaked it, but reporters could get the contract.
Nobody's looking through this contract like that. Somebody wanted this to be out there to embarrass him, to shame him into doing his homework.
Okay, but guess what?
It couldn't have been the team.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. They couldn't have been the team.
He told them to take that.
They took it out.
Yeah. Okay, and so does that mean that they have a happy locker room now? No, they're not.
Okay, he got his money.
Exactly. He got everything he wanted. So what does it matter?
Okay, so he got his money. So what does that mean for the team, though? We're talking about the team. So when the team starts losing, or when whatever happens, when it starts getting rough in that locker room, you think they're keeping it together?
Oh yeah, they're gonna. How many wins they gonna get this year? See, I don't think this is really gonna affect their win totals, man. This early in camp, it's not gonna be something that's gonna be like a major distraction, because it's over with now. They took the thing out of the contract, so he done won.
It's still not over with. He's gonna hear about it all year. Everyone's gonna be like, "Is he doing his preparation?" Every time he
he only hear about it.
Whenever you make a bad decision, they're gonna be like, Kyler Murray. I don't know.
But
maybe
if they finish, if they finish 12-5, there won't be any talk like that. Like if they win 10 games, no one's gonna care.
If they're not gonna win 12 games, they're only gonna win 8 games. You have to deal with the criticism, but they're not gonna win this year.
Yeah.
Right.
And not even really because
solves all of it. But the issue is if they start losing, it goes bad quick.
Well, it depends on how they lose. I mean, they have a tough schedule.
They do.
So it's not that I think that the team is trash. I think the team is not championship contender, but good. They're not going to win. They got to play the hardest division, which is the AFC West. To me, that's 4 L's for them. They're not that good to me. So they're going to end up having only 8 or 9 wins. And that's not enough to probably get in the playoffs in the NFC because they're not that good. They just They always see down the stretch. And they just, like I said, just got a tough draw this year. But maybe they can make it happen. I don't see it.
I don't see it either. I don't even know if they make the playoffs.
So Bryce is taking the over. So you think they're gonna get 10 wins this year? Huh?
You think they win a division?
Let me see. Actually, hold on. So wait, they had 3 teams for their division make it in the playoffs last year?
Yep.
Right? Sheesh. I don't see. I'm trying to see where they got easy wins last year.
Who's gonna be worse? You think it's gonna be the Niners gonna be worse, or you think the Rams gonna be worse?
I think the Rams, they'll lose at least another game or two. 2 games.
I think the Rams will come back to the pack. Will not be as good this year. So
didn't they lose a bunch of players because they were on 1-year deals?
Who? The Rams?
Yeah.
They re-signed everybody. I think that was pretty the biggest impact.
Yeah, the Rams didn't really get any worse. They kept everyone.
Oh no, man! They didn't look that impressive going into the playoffs. They were a wild card team, right?
So the Rams?
Yeah.
The Rams, they didn't look impressive. Remember, they lost in the last week because that's what cut the Saints up.
Yeah.
They lost to the Niners.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like the Rams, man. I don't have
like
any
Rams
belief
either,
in
they
these
look
dudes.
good when they beat the Bucks. I was like,
all
okay,
right, so let's transition.
The
Let's transition to hating on the Rams. Then, if we're done with the Cardinals, let's talk about the Rams. So
Yeah, let's talk
you say
about
you
that.
don't like them, but they're the Super Bowl champs. So I mean, how you gonna hate on Super Bowl champs?
Oh, I do it all the time.
And their schedule,
Easy
you talk
trash.
about a harder schedule. Look at this. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
Well, they got a
Their
first
schedule is
place
extremely
schedule,
hard.
and they play the AFC West,
Mm-hmm.
so
Yeah.
it's a tough schedule for them. But the Rams, they gonna be alright. They're not gonna be bad. I would like to hate on them more. Um, I don't like the Rams. Never liked the Rams. Saints got their first playoff win against the Rams, so I have fond memories of us beating the Rams. But you know, they're gonna be alright this year.
I don't know, man. I see three guaranteed wins on their schedule.
Man, let's go through this schedule, man.
They start off with the Bills, then they go to the Falcons. They'll
At
beat the
home, at
Falcons.
home.
Bills at
Well,
home, yes.
it's that first kickoff game. The Super Bowl champ
Yep.
normally win that game.
Can do that.
So
Uh,
yeah, Super Bowl
I
champ
don't
normally win
know.
it. They raise the banner up.
I
They be
like
all
Josh
hyped
Allen.
up. Oh, I like them
Oh,
too.
I like Josh Allen, but we talking about the Rams here. Talk about the Rams. Are they good enough? I mean, they
I think the Bills got that one. Falcons,
Okay.
they'll beat the Falcons. Cardinals, whatever. I think they'll split that series. So
Yeah, they'll split it.
whichever. 49ers, I think they'll split it. If not, is it
Okay.
McVay who's never beat Shanahan, or is it Shanahan who's never beaten McVay? I don't know. Either or.
Who
But
cares?
then they got the
I don't like either one of them.
Cowboys. The Cowboys, they'll probably be a good game at home. They'll probably win it. Or I
Yeah,
don't
the
know.
Cowboys suck.
Cowboys are
Cowboys suck.
yeah.
They're
Cowboys
gonna be
not
trash.
I
good.
hate them Cowboys, but
They're gonna be trash.
Panthers, they'll beat 49ers. Buccaneers, they gotta play. They gotta play Cardinals. Saints, Chiefs, Seahawks, they'll beat Raiders. Division game. I think they'll oh no, that's not a division game. I don't know. I hate the Raiders too. That that was a close game last year too. I think the Raiders could beat them though. Late in the season, I don't know. But then they got the Packers, the Broncos, the Chargers, and they can lose to all three of those teams.
They could lose every one of these games. There's a lot of games on it. There's not a lot of slam dunk wins.
A first place
So they
schedule against a hard division.
So they over under is 10.5. You think they're going over? Or under?
That's not man.
I think they still.
I think
they
that's
still
under.
go over. I think they win 11 games this year. I think they win 11.
Nah.
Man, that's a lot of. They got to
wins.
win some tough games. It's some
10
extremely
wins.
tough games.
Yeah, but they're not. Again, they the Super Bowl champs. I mean,
I gave them 10 wins.
That don't mean
That means you get that means you get your opponent best shot. They be hyped to beat you.
that's true.
Exactly.
Every team be like, I don't like these dudes. I'm going for it, and they go off. So they're not gonna get 10.5. They don't get 11 wins. 10 wins. They have a good season.
Yeah, they got like
10 wins, and they're gonna get beat first round of the playoffs.
Maybe again. I mean,
I
that's
can see
fine.
that.
I done called it. It's recorded.
Hangover is real. So okay, I like that. That's a good prediction. They're going out one and done in the playoffs.
10 wins.
yeah. Let's see. Then the 49ers, they got a pretty easy schedule.
No.
Bears. What you mean? What's their over under? Look it up. Oh, you said 9.5, right?
So we're gonna talk about
No.
about the 49ers then. Okay, so 49ers haven't decided on their quarterback. Let's talk about that first. Do you believe in Garoppolo? Or
No, I don't believe in Garoppolo. No, I don't believe in Garoppolo.
What's wrong
He
with
choked in the Super Bowl. Why would I believe in him?
Okay,
Throwing
one
picks
bad
with
play.
his eyes closed.
One bad play.
One bad play in the
One
clutch.
bad play.
It's just
One bad play. It wasn't one bad play. They threw the ball one playoff game like 3 times. What was it? 4 times they threw the ball? Like they don't trust the dude at all. It was terrible. He's awful. He's not awful. He's not awful, but he's bad.
Okay, so you think the rookie is going to be a better choice?
No.
Man, like I said, I
No.
believe in Kyle Shanahan so much. I think they'll win no matter what.
Why? Why do you believe in this dude?
Because he's always gets it done, winning records.
That's not true. He choked in the Super Bowl.
Okay, so if they get to the Super Bowl, that means they made it to the playoffs.
When Garoppolo got hurt?
No.
Did they have a winning record when they traded like 4 first-round picks to get this dude Trey Lance? They lost that trade.
No,
they lost that.
We'll see. We'll see. Trey Lance might be the future, dog. You don't know.
Bro, Trey Lance looked like Colin Kaepernick, dog. You could have just got Kaepernick back. You would have been just fine. But no.
Dog.
So instead, you got the dude that looked like Kaepernick, but not as good.
He made Matt Ryan a regular season MVP, dog. Come on.
Matt Ryan always had decent stats in garbage time when he was beating up on even worse teams than the Falcons. But what happened in the Super Bowl? He also had the biggest comeback loss in history of history.
Yeah, that's all Kyle Shanahan.
And that's all Kyle Shanahan.
That's all Kyle Shanahan. Come on now.
The head coach,
my thing is,
it's on both him and Dan Quinn, but it's definitely on him.
Yeah,
Matt Ryan.
It's on whoever calling. No, it's on whoever calling the plays.
They didn't call no runs.
They stopped running the ball. It's not. Yeah. It's all on the. It's all on Kyle Shanahan. You see, all right. You be staying. I need to play the music. How many letters you wrote, Kyle Shanahan? Man, how many?
I love Kyle, dog. Kyle and Ben Simmons. I'm on a bandwagon, dog.
Hey.
That's who I die with. Man, Kyle Shanahan is what we're saying is,
dear Kyle,
Trey Lance only has to be decent.
How come you haven't?
He doesn't have to be great.
You know how lame Kyle Shanahan is. You know he got a tattoo of Chris Sims' name on his body.
Yeah, I know.
And Chris Sims got his name tattooed on him. What type of? Come on,
what is that?
Dude?
Wait, what is that?
Very lame, dog. Very lame.
That's your boy.
I think he named his son Carter after Lil Wayne. Don't matter.
Did Kyle ever write you back, man?
Did Kyle ever write you back?
Yeah, Mr. Ron.
All we need is
right, my fan.
Trey Lance just has to be average. Y'all are saying Trey Lance can't be average?
Bruh,
can he be
why
average?
Are you acting like the rest of the squad?
Garoppolo's average. Okay, so Garoppolo's average.
Okay, so Trey Lance only has to be average.
Okay, but it's hard for rookies to be average. That's asking for a lot of a rookie.
Nah, what is it? He sat on the bench last year, right? He's not a rookie anymore.
He sat on the bench. He got 4 starts last year.
That's right. He got 4 starts. Come on. That's right. And what he did, he didn't look good.
He looked terrible in all of them. He looked terrible in all of them.
He ain't look good.
But that's why you wait a year, man.
Okay, so
wait a year. He's playing a soft schedule this year.
Bro, why they got easy? This dude arm be getting sore because his motion is trash.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I ain't never heard that. You didn't see them rumors?
He does have a weak arm. He has a weak arm. His
arm motion is trash, and they're trying to fix it.
What? I did not hear this rumor. That's crazy.
This a dude that Bryson is dick riding right now.
Wow. Hey, man. I don't know anything about Trey Lance.
Arm gets tired? He a young quarterback and his arm gets tired?
Dude, like 20.
I don't know anything about Trey Lance. All I know is I believe in Kyle.
Yeah, but do you believe in GM who spent all the money on and spent all these picks and shit to trade up to get this dude Trey Lance? Who ain't do shit in college?
He's been putting together a pretty great team, actually.
Bro, what school does dude went to in college?
Trey Lance, he went to the same school as Carson Wentz, right? North Dakota State or no? I don't know. I assume. I think he did go to North Dakota State.
So this is Bust University right now.
Bust University.
I'm just saying, dog.
Yeah, North Dakota State. Man? Trey Lance, dog. Come on, man. He got the goods. Kyle Shanahan got the goods. This is a 10-win team. Book it. This is all recorded, so we'll come back to
their over-under is, I think, 9.5. So,
is that high?
10, so that's fine.
Their over-under is 9.5.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what they win last year?
They
won 10 games last year, right?
Okay.
Yeah. 2 playoff games or 1 playoff game?
6 wins.
2.
I'll tell you this. My prediction is that they play Trey Lance. He sucks.
Mm-hmm.
They wind up having to put in Garoppolo.
No, it's over with Garoppolo.
You don't think that they'll switch mid-season if they lose him?
They had to have a nasty losing streak. The dude announced, bruh, don't come to work. Like,
Oh, really?
told Garoppolo,
I missed this.
Oh,
He
yeah, he
told him
told
not to come to
Garoppolo,
work.
bruh, stay home, dog. He was like, he can kind of do what he wants, but, he's not really on the team no more.
Really?
We would have traded him, but, yeah. He said all this. He said, we would have traded him, but he was hurt, so we couldn't trade him. So I told him kind of do his thing. So Garoppolo like goes into practice when he won't leave. He's not on the team.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they told him to find a trade partner.
Okay, so all right, I don't know how I missed this
basically,
story.
That's what they're doing right now. Their strategy is we're going to sit around and hope that somebody else quarterback get hurt, not ours.
That's crazy.
So they just waiting and hoping that somebody get hurt
and need to
trade value for Garoppolo.
Dang. Okay, so they're gonna play Trey Lance. All right, they're gonna ride with them the whole season. They'll win like 8-9 games. Kyle Shanahan gets fired at the end of this year.
No, Shanahan might get fired.
He's not getting fired, dog.
I don't think he'll get fired either.
How can he get fired, man?
Why not? If they keep sucking?
When do they suck? They just went to the Super Bowl 4 years ago. How's that sucking?
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying, how long of a leash does he have?
Let me tell you, man.
Oh man,
he's gonna be he's not going nowhere because him and his GM, they got John Lynch, right? They think so. They like quick tight, so he's not going nowhere. But they'll have to get another cube, and it's gonna be a bad look for him and John Lynch. If they go all in for Trey Lance and this dude's trash this year, they're not gonna be looking too good. They'll have next year. No. He's not getting fired this year. It'd have to be a huge disaster, crash and burn for them to get fired. And I don't see that. I think they'll win 8-9 games, maybe. I don't think they're gonna be that good. I don't believe in them.
All right.
Yeah, man. They got it.
So
I mean, I gotta see the dude. I gotta see the dude in action, maybe. But I mean, when I saw him last year, he didn't look good. So why would I believe in him now?
He's not. Ready.
He's
not ready to play.
All it took was 1 year, and now he's gonna be way better, maybe. But I gotta see it. So as of now, I'm gonna say they're gonna be mediocre. They're gonna be Debo might carry into a couple dubs. They defense might show up a couple games, but they got a tough schedule. To me, they don't have a lot of players that's like special. They got a lot of good players. So I don't know if I believe in them like that.
Okay. So who do you have first, second, and third out of the 3 teams we talked about so far?
Out of the division?
The 3 teams Rams, 49ers, and Cardinals so far.
Wait, what you said? So
we might as well not even talk about the Seahawks. They're gonna be gone.
Seahawks gonna be gone.
They're terrible.
What's their over under?
The Seahawks?
4, gotta be. Yeah.
Is it 4? Because that's what.
No, Seattle
that's what it should be.
Over under 5.5.
5.5. Okay. All right. Okay. I take the under there. I take the under.
They gonna win 4 games.
For sure.
They just re-signed DK, so they're gonna be trash. So
yeah.
Who's
that quarterback right now? Drew Lock.
Yep, the GOAT.
Man, Seahawks are terrible.
We ain't gotta talk about them very long. They trash. They running back retired. He won't come back.
Yeah, they're just awful.
They re-signed DK though. I'm like, okay, great, good for you, DK. Get your money, dog.
Yeah. Get your money on a terrible team.
Yeah, you gonna catch a lot of swings throwing at your ankle from Drew Lock.
Yeah.
When he throws picks, don't try to make no tackles, dog. Don't try to make no tackles after the pick. Just let that dude run it in.
All right. So, how much do y'all believe in DK stats? Are you gonna would you draft him in fantasy in the, let's say, second round?
No.
No. He'll be one of the last receivers.
No. Last receivers.
No, I pick him in like
the last of. Yeah, like he's a C receiver to me. If not, like, yeah.
Okay, so wait. So you saying
he shouldn't be your starting receiver? I don't think he should be like wide receiver flex.
Third or fourth best receiver on your team.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Third or
He's on the
fourth
bench, so
for
he doesn't even get
sure.
a start.
I mean, I
Nah.
got three. I mean, well, we play in that family league. We got 3 slots, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he might get on my third slot,
Okay.
Maybe.
and on the matchup.
Even though there's not anybody else to throw to on the team.
Tyler Lockett's still
They
there.
got Lockett.
But who
They got
throwing the
Lockett.
Oh
ball?
yeah, they do have
They
Tyler
got.
Lockett. That's true. That is true. Okay, so you're
BK
right.
Mr. Catches. Like, I don't think he ever had the most catches. He ain't that nice. Like,
No, no,
he's
no. I know.
good, but he's not Michael Thomas. You know what I'm saying?
No,
But
no. Hey, I'm just wondering. Okay, if there's anything,
yeah, third best
anything.
receiver on your team.
All right. So, all right. Well, then that's that for the NFC West.
So then we gonna rank the division. So we gonna rank it.
Yeah.
And we said we got.
Yep.
And so who gonna win the division?
The Rams.
Yeah, Rams gonna win the division,
I don't
but it's
know.
not even gonna be that good. They're gonna win 10 games, win the division. Niners gonna come behind them with like 8 or 9 wins.
Let me
Cardinals
look at
gonna be
this
like
Niners schedule.
7, 8 wins, and then Seahawks gonna have like 3 wins, 4 wins maybe.
I agree. I'm putting Cardinals third. I think that's the really only one that we really well. Bryce is gonna put Cardinals first. So
No, I'm putting 49ers first. I just look, they play the Commanders, they play the Dolphins. Like, come on, dog.
The
man,
Dolphins
Any
gonna
team-
smack them boys.
I'm sorry. I should have known you were gonna go with Kyle.
Hold
Your
on,
boy
the
Kyle.
Dolphins gonna smack them boys.
Yeah,
The Dolphins
not
are
bad.
terrible. Come on,
The
dog.
Dolphins are
Tua
not
is terrible.
Okay.
Tua is terrible.
Well,
That's why Tom Brady was about to go over there and take that man's job.
Don't they
Come
have
on,
Tyreek
dog.
Hill?
Yeah.
Didn't I see
They do.
Tyreek Hill clowning y'all DB?
Hey, man. All I'm saying is they have Tua.
Okay.
I don't
so you
believe
got-
in Tua. He's
so you
Jimmy
got Kyle
Garoppolo to
number
me.
one.
But you
With a
believe
less
in
better
Trey
coach.
Lance.
Yeah.
Trey Lance, who didn't know, he went to North Dakota State.
Hey, man.
Didn't do a damn
Tua
thing
is a
in college.
D quarterback to me. F quarterback, honestly. D to F. He is not good.
You saw Trey Lance play. How many games last year?
4 games. That's nothing.
game
He
he looked
didn't
good
even. That's nothing, dog.
Which
Look at the
game
new
he looked
trade,
good?
dog.
Which game did
I
he
got-
look good in last year?
I got 49ers. Let me see real quick. I got them. They got an easier schedule than their other division. So I'm going to say 11 or 12. 11 or 12 for sure. 49ers, Rams 9 to 10, 9. Cardinals, they'll be 9, and Seahawks 3, maybe 0. They are terrible. I don't think they'll get a win this year,
Nah, they'll win a
actually.
game. They'll win some games.
They have to because it's really hard to lose every game, but they don't have anything good on their
They
team. Their
lose every
team is
game. He's gonna
terrible.
retire for sure.
He might
Oh, yeah,
retire
for sure.
regardless.
Nah,
Mid-season, actually.
nah. He loved
No?
that bullshit, that competition bullshit. He ain't. Nah. I'd be surprised if he retired.
How long you expect?
They would have to
Their
lose every
team
game.
is terrible. Yeah, he
but
is an
that's by
old
choice.
coach, too.
They chose to be terrible.
No, yeah, that's true.
They
Yeah,
want
so
to be
that's what I'm
trash.
saying. They might be
Nah.
going for the number 1 pick this year, dog.
They definitely going for the number 1 pick, and Pete Carroll set it up. He knew it. That's why he's not gonna quit. Only if they got like no wins in his week 13, 14, maybe I'll see something like that happening. But I don't think he's gonna walk away like a punk, though, man.
Okay.
No, man. They haven't done anything good in years. Like, their drafts have been terrible. Their trades, they traded for Jamal Adams. He sucks. It's just not working out, man. These dudes going onto the field with Drew Lock.
They want to suck this shit. That if you're gonna suck, you gotta suck all the way.
So okay, so overall, do you guys think? I mean, this division got three playoff teams last year. Do you guys think this division got better or worse overall?
Worse.
Worse, really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the Seahawks they were terrible last year, though. So
the Niners are worse. Porn star Jimmy was better than Trey Lance.
Nah, man. Trey Lance
I
got
don't know
it.
why you
Kyle
keep
got
saying
it.
nah, man.
Kyle.
Kyle don't play. He's not that. If he was so great, he would have played in the league.
Bryce
I
talking
don't
about
know about
Kyle.
that.
I didn't, bro.
How you been
It's
coaching since
crazy.
you was 25 and your daddy was a coach? So you've been coaching since forever. If you got so much knowledge, how come you can't play?
Hey, man
That's
wasn't
not how
gifted
it
with the
worked, though.
athletic ability. That's it. He got the
Yeah.
mind for it. He's the genius. You
So
understand it?
genius
He
Dude
got
is
the
that you
great,
lost a
mind.
man.
25-point lead in the Super Bowl. I don't want to hear that bullshit. People need to
He's
start
great,
rocking for this
man.
dude. What has he done in the league?
Make it to multiple Super Bowls. Some teams have never made it at
Make
all.
it.
I don't know.
Make it. Okay, we got.
What does that
You
mean
don't
when
get
you
credit
own
for
the
second
worst
place.
loss in Super
That's
Bowl
not true.
history?
In every other
Name
sport in
which
the
one
world,
worse?
you get credit for second
Which
place.
Super
What
Bowl
sport you get
loss
credit
is
for
worse?
second place in?
No, stop.
Every one of
What's the
them.
worst Super Bowl loss in that loss that they had to the Patriots? What's the worst Super Bowl loss?
I don't know, man. No, I haven't seen. Well, that Denver Broncos and Seahawks one was pretty terrible. That was a
Bruh, they
blowout.
couldn't come. They got blown out. You're right. But which one is worse than losing a 25-point lead?
Nothing's worse than losing a 25-point lead. Nothing.
I don't
is
want to
worse.
hear about your play calling skills if you can't hold on to a 25-point lead in the motherfucking fourth quarter. I don't want to hear it.
It was really they had the 25-point lead in the it was like
It was late in the third.
Yeah, it was like 5 minutes left
Yeah,
in the third, right?
3 minutes left. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what
And
I'm
they lost.
saying.
Hey, man.
That's insane. That's insane. You couldn't. Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane.
He's not
It's
going to hear it
insane.
now to me till he
That's
wins
embarrassing. He should have retired right there and there. He should have retired. He should have committed seppuku. Okay.
He would have to win.
No,
Yeah, he would have
honor.
to win more Super Bowls than his daddy to live that down to me.
Man, I'll take that dude on a team any day. Head coach, any day.
You would take him as a head coach over any head coach in the league, you think?
No, not any. He's top 5 though, for sure.
Top 5 in the league. So he's better than
to me. He's top 5.
Really?
I
Top
think
5
so.
head coach. Is that what you're saying?
Bro, this dude not even top
Yes.
5 in the NFC. He better than McVay?
I think so.
Okay.
But wait. But you're giving him credit for wait. How many Super Bowls has McVay got to?
1. Oh,
he got to 2.
2. Okay.
Well,
and his first one, he couldn't put up more than 3 points.
Dale put him in 1, and they went to 1.
Yeah, exactly. And in that one that Goodell put him in, he only could muster up 3 points against the Patriots.
Did they lose a 25-point lead? That's the same team.
Did they score anything?
They got a 25
how many points did the Falcons score in the? How many points did the Falcons score in the second half?
Don't matter. He scored 30 points. If you score 28 points, you're supposed to win a game.
And that's if you got a 25-point lead, you're supposed to win.
The league average is lower than that. So if you
got a
score that many
25-point lead, you're supposed to run the ball. That's basic.
Right,
that's coaching 101. That's basic. That's basic stuff.
Basic shit. His daddy taught him that when he was about 4 or 5 years old.
I agree with you, but I still think he's top 5 coach in the league.
No way.
So he better than Mike Tomlin?
Every coach has their weakness, though. Every coach has their weakness.
He's not better than Mike Tomlin. All right, so we're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna say he's better than Mike Tomlin.
He's better than.
He's not better than Belichick.
Let's just go through the NFC. Is he better than Pete Carroll?
I think so. Yes, Pete Carroll's not that great to me.
But Pete Carroll has won multiple Super Bowls.
He won one
Super Bowl.
Okay, one Super Bowl.
And choked one away.
Yeah, choked one away. Yeah,
so
every coach has
flaws.
Has Kyle Shanahan
not by 25 points.
Every coach has
Shanahan
flaws,
lost
man.
it. How many rings has Kyle Shanahan lost?
0-2.
Okay, so these other coaches we named at least won one. They're 1-1. McVay,
for sure.
Pete Carroll,
Pete's not 1-1.
Yes, he is.
Oh, 1-1. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah, 1-1. Now 1-0. All right.
So that's better. They got a ring. That's better than Kyle Shanahan with no rings.
They've also been coaching longer. Give my man some time.
Okay, that's fair.
Has he been coaching longer than McVay? I don't think so.
Oh,
I mean,
he started after.
That's what I'm saying.
Did McVay's daddy get him a job?
McVay is a part of the Shanahan coaching tree. They're all the same. They got the job at the same time or right after.
Oh, so
okay. So
they're best friends. They make a big deal out of that.
That's fine. Then in the same amount of time, McVay has accomplished more than Shanahan.
And he's had way better teams.
Wait.
Way more talented teams.
Hold on. Had a team good enough to be 28-3. To have a 25-point lead. He had a team good enough to win the Super Bowl. He choked it away.
Yeah.
You can't blame it on the team.
That's the case. Nah, if that's the case, then so did every coach who ever lost the Super Bowl. They had a team good enough to make it there, but just because they
have 25-point lead.
Exactly.
No, not everybody.
You said earlier that
but everyone has flaws. Everybody makes mistakes, guys.
Here's another thing about. Okay, see, here's the thing.
What is giving you so much faith in this man? I don't know why you have such faith.
Because I've seen him do it consistent. He's been consistent. When he has a healthy team, he goes far.
Okay, look at their records every year. What is the Niners' records every year?
Playoffs. That's all that matters. They get to the playoffs. I'd rather be in the playoffs every year.
2 years ago,
when Jimmy was hurt and they had no backup.
But you just told me never been trash. So if he's average. If he's such a good coach, you telling me he couldn't get 9 wins without a bum like Jimmy?
Bro, he needs an average quarterback. That's it.
I just saw Sean Payton get to the playoffs. I mean, get 9 wins with the most garbage niggas I've ever seen, like Trevor Simmons.
Yeah, our team I still think was way more talented than that 49ers team at the time, but all right. I mean, I'm riding with you, but I don't know, man. Sean Payton's a great coach too. I'm not taking nothing away from him, but right now, if I had to pick one to coach my team, I'm picking Kyle over Sean.
Okay, cool, man.
Man, you in love with Kyle, man? Is he married? Is he taken?
Got the same tattoo.
I don't know his relationship status.
Respect Kyle, man. I respect Kyle. He's a great man.
I mean, look, I'm. It's cool. I'm shipping the Bryce and Kyle. What's your relationship name gonna be?
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Bryle, yeah. I'm shipping Bryle, man. I'm shipping Bryle.
I like that. Shanahan deserves it, man. He deserves the love.
All right. With that,
I like Shanahan for sure.
Then we can get out of here. All right. So we'll catch y'all next time.
All right. See y'all. Peace.